Characters. Will. Will is a small, skinny 15-year-old who is surprisingly strong and sneaky. He's also the ranger's apprentice. Horace. Horace is tall, strong, big for his age, and a natural athlete, appointed in battle school. Halt. Halt is a ranger, Will's mentor, and he rarely smiles and he is grim. Tug. Tug is Will's ranger horse. Small, stronger, faster than normal horses. He also responds to, "Do you mind?" Gillen. Gillen is Halt's former apprentice. Ranger of Merrick Fief, knows how to use a sword. Brian, Alda, and Jerome. Brian, Alda, and Jerome are second years in battle school who bully Horace. Baron Errol. Baron of Redmont Fief and also acts as a judge.
Opening. Setting. The Erlewin fiefdom during the medieval times. Plot description. 15-year-old Will, an orphan who is convinced that his father died as a mighty warrior in battle. As choosing day commences when young men and women become forever bound to a vocation, he hopes to be selected for battle school training to honor his father's legacy as a warrior. Instead, he is put into the ranks of a mysterious ranger corps. At first a reluctant recruit, Will gradually comes to appreciate the skills and secret ways of the Rangers. As his training takes place, he and his mentor venture out on a dangerous journey to kill a mighty being, the Kalkara. The Kalkara bring down the knights, and it's up to Will to kill the Kalkara with a flaming arrow.
Rising actions. Will trains with Holt to become a ranger. He learns how to disguise himself from other people. He also learns how to shoot a bow and arrow with accuracy and speed, to throw knives and also hand-to-hand combat. Horace, on the other hand, goes to battle school and learns how to become a knight, but gets bullied by 3 other senior boys. This goes on for a long time unnoticed by the trainers. Horace is a natural swordsman and has lightning-fast reflexes. Because of this, he is favored by the battlemaster. After months of training, Will and Holt come across tracks of a wild boar. They decide to go on a boar hunt with a few knights, including Horace. Sometime later, Holt, Will, and Gillen go to the annual ranger gathering. They learn that the Kolkara have broken free from the mountains and have started attacking lords. Following the rangers' responsibilities, they had set on a journey to go and find and kill the Kolkara. As they search, they hear the Kolkara's horrendous screams. They decide to send Will for reinforcements.
The climax. When Will, Sir Rodney, and Baron Errol arrive, they are startled to find that the ruins of Gorlin are on fire, Halt's work, and 2 Kolkara are fighting Halt, just as Will had predicted. Halt, who was wounded by the Kolkara, manages to severely injure one of the monsters, but couldn't touch the other Kolkara. Baron Errol and Sir Rodney rush to aid Halt. They manage to defeat the first Kolkara. Upon facing the second Kolkara, Baron Errol is badly injured and Sir Rodney is paralyzed. When the Kolkara gets ready to kill Sir Rodney, Will shoots an arrow encased in fire, the Kolkara's only weakness, and kills the Kolkara. The following action. After returning to Redmont Fief, Will is treated as a hero because he had single-handedly killed the Kolkara. Will celebrates his reunion with his friends, Alice, Horace, and Jenny. George was too busy to celebrate. The next day, Baron Errol thanks Will for saving his life in front of the public. As a cause of Will's bravery and strength, Baron Errol offers Will the choice of joining the Redmont Battle School, Will's dreams. However, Will must give up his life as a ranger if he wants to be a warrior. To Errol's surprise, Will rejects the offer and says, "I am a ranger, my lord." Everyone respects his loyalty to the Rangers, and surprisingly, Halt smiles for the first time.
Resolution. Hawk gives Will a bronze oak leaf as a symbol that Will is a ranger's apprentice. Hawk tells Will that Will's father, Daniel, was a sergeant. Will, who had thought that his father was a great knight, feels disappointed. At the same time, Hawk reveals that Will's father, who had died at the Battle of Hackham Heath, had died while saving a fellow soldier. To Will's surprise, Halt tells him that the fellow soldier that Will's father had saved was Halt himself. Before Daniel died, he had asked Halt to look after his pregnant wife. However, Halt couldn't save Will's mother, who had died in childbirth. So Halt asked Baron to accept Will into his ward. He does this because if Will had grown up with the Rangers, none of the other children would want to befriend Will. After hearing the truth, Will felt immensely proud that his father had bravely fought for Halt's life.
Throughout the novel, Will displays a great deal of courage. During the battle with the Kalkara, Will was terrified, but instead of running away, he thought of an ingenious way to kill the beast. This supports our theme because he killed the Kalkara instead of running away, and doing that is an act of courage. Also, he jumped into the path of a ferocious boar to save his friend's life. At that moment, Will only thought about his friend being in danger and decided that all he could do was to distract the boar. This supports our theme because instead of letting the boar attack his friend, he put his life on the line to save him.
I wonder why. I wonder why Halt never informed Will that his father was a common man, and that he had died as a sergeant in battle. He only tells Will this after the Kalkara are killed. I also wonder why Halt couldn't figure out that there are two boars. Halt normally has a keen eye, and nothing could fool him, and this mistake almost took the life of his apprentice, Will.
I was surprised when the author made Will be a ranger and not a knight. I thought the author would make Will be a knight because he desired it. I was also surprised when Halt killed the boar. I thought the boar would escape or get killed by Sir Rodney.
I hated when Horace was being bullied by the older kids at battle school. I hated this because the older kids were being mean to Horace, when Horace didn't do anything to them in the first place. I also hated this because this drove Horace through a lot of pain and misery.
I wish the author made Will kill the second boar. Since Will is the main character, I thought he deserved to kill the boar. I also wish the author made the Kalkara battle scene a bit longer and more dramatic. The Kalkara battle was the climax of the story, and it wasn't as dramatic and as long as some of the minor parts of the book.
I thought the ending was great because it shows how Will, the Ranger's apprentice, has achieved so much since chapter 1. The ending scene was an award ceremony for Will becoming a ranger, and Halt rewarding him with the bronze oak leaf and knowledge of his father.
Our group liked the book a lot because of the detailed scenes and great adventures. Some detailed adventure scenes included a boar hunt, the final fight with the Kalkara, Horace getting beaten up, and the fight between Will and Horace. Each one of these scenes kept us hooked due to the emotions, dialogue, and storyline. The book was also intense at parts which went along with the adventure scenes very well to make you feel like you're experiencing the scenes from a close proximity.
Boar hunt description. In this scene, a group of warriors had just killed a boar and are partying, but Horace is still tired from his efforts to kill the boar. Then, suddenly, another boar comes and tries to kill Horace. Will tries to save Horace by distracting the boar. For the next minute, the boar chases both Will and his horse Tug. After desperate attempts from Will to kill the boar, Halt kills the boar with an arrow straight to the heart.
Let's try killing the boar, boys. Look out! Another boar! I can't see.
You saved my life, Will. That was the bravest thing I've ever seen. But why? After all these years we fought?
Horace, we may have fought in the past, but I don't hate you. I never hated you.
I owe you a big debt. If you ever need a friend, if you ever need help, you can call on me.
Well said, both of you.
Halt! Rodney, you should be proud of your apprentices.
Indeed we are!
Boar Hunt. Why this scene was pivotal. This scene was pivotal because it started a friendship between two childhood enemies, Will and Horace. Will congratulates Horace on killing the boar when Horace had bullied him in the past. This also showed Will's selflessness and bravery to save Horace from the boar.
Kalkara hunt description. In this scene, Halt has gone missing while trying to hunt the Kalkara. Will, Baron Erold, Sir Rodney, and a few warriors attempt to kill the Kalkara, but Halt is injured and very vulnerable. Baron is then also injured and Sir Rodney is paralyzed. Luckily, Will kills the Kalkara with the flaming arrow.
Find a way to inform the others of the Kalkara's location. Where's Garan? Ah, the Kalkara! I see it! The second Kalkara! Ah! I'm gonna get you! No! Please! No! I have to save them! Yes! I killed it!
The Kalkara scene. Why this scene is pivotal. The Kalkara scene is pivotal because it displays Will's courage by single-handedly killing the Kalkara without any assistance from soldiers. Will's courage showed him that he is a true ranger that can serve for the Empire.